the cabinet, like the handle?
Can I look? Am I kneeling or am I bent?
Oh,
Like,
you're like standing straight up. You punch through the glass,
so it's like
and
right there.
yeah, you actually
Okay.
see like embedded at the top of the cabinet area. There's like a small little latch.
Can I can I look behind me and say, get a little bit closer towards the door, towards them? Is that okay, or is that no?
I mean, do you tell the
Uh,
others?
I would like to tell the others, but
Yeah,
that's
go
up to
ahead.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, oh wait, one's like a little. Wait, Ben, can you hear me? Can you give me like a hand signal?
He can't
Okay.
hear you.
I can hear.
Okay, nah, he
Okay.
can. Okay. Um, I need you guys to get nearby the door real quick. I found a latch. I don't know what it will do. I don't know if it will be a booby trap on the ceiling, but personally, it's more of a safe way for our exit. I feel like we should get closer.
I
to the
got you.
door.
But yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, the exit.
Before you do that, Decca, is there anything you want to do? There is a door to the north and a door to the south.
I want to look in the door to the north.
Okay. You slightly creak open the door to the north, and you see what looks like a library. You see red velvet drapes covering the windows, a very beautifully crafted elm desk, some chairs, a fireplace still burns to the left, crackling, and above the fireplace, you can sort of spot a picture frame, but you can't really tell what it is. And from your location, you see rugs and some couches and stuff. And of course, against the wall, there's a bunch of bookshelves. Do you want to wait or do you want to enter this library?
I guess I will enter the library.
Okay, so yeah, you enter the library, and on the desk you see a journal. You see a cup, like a lantern. You see a bunch of writing utensils, quills, inks, and yeah, it looks like a writing desk, like a study desk. And as you walk around the study desk, you see that there are a bunch of drawers on the desk as well, and there is a journal sitting on top.
Can I guess, read the journal?
Yeah, all right. You'll read the journal, but we'll go back to the people downstairs. Baha, you pull. Are you ready to pull that?
Wait,
Alright,
how does it look? Is it like facing up? Is it on
It's
the?
it's like a flat like
So
lever
like
that's like
it's
flat
like
like this.
Is it like this?
Let's see.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it's flat. So it's like the handle's flat like this, and if you grab it, you can pull it up. You can pull it up.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So you lift open the latch. Nothing happens, and you see that inside there, it looks like it's a hidden sort of like weapons compartment of some sort. Like there's like you see. Let me check. You see a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, 20, a total of 60 bolts, and you actually, in the corner, as you reach your hand in, you find 2 common health potions. You find 2 potions of healing. So
Am
I'll
I
type it
only
all.
able to grab a couple? Am I able to grab more?
You could grab them all, unless
could
you only
grab-
want to grab a couple.
I personally would like to grab. What's a hand crossbow? Actually, before anything, is it like small or
Yeah,
something?
it's just like a handheld.
It's one-handed. It's one-handed. It's
And then a
smaller. It
light
does less
crossbow.
damage.
I'm thinking about everything right now for a heavy.
Like, think a crossbow in
'Cause-
a pistol form.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm also thinking about what can fit on me and what can't. If
Well,
I have too much to carry,
You
then
have Ben and Moonchild there. So I typed out all the items that you find in the chat in that
Oh, you
little
typed
secret compartment.
I appreciate it. Okay.
So Ben and Moonchild, if you guys want in on any
I
of
would
that loot, or if you want any
Which one you got? You got it too first, Phoenix. You pick.
I would like to get the 2 potions of healing. Is that okay?
Yeah, you guys should. I mean, you can take it, but I would recommend using it to heal people.
Yeah, I will. Trust me.
Okay.
I will.
All right. So you can write down in your sheet potion of healing.
In the bio, right? No.
No. In your sheet at the
In
bottom
the
there's
item
a
name.
yeah, there's a
Item
section.
name. Okay.
Yes, equipment. Under your equipment, you can put potion of healing.
Okay.
And then to the left, you can write.
How big is the potions? Is it small, big, large?
It's just like a normal like
items.
So
flask.
normal.
Yeah,
All right.
like kind of
It's okay if I just type in normal potion of healing.
Just put potion of
Heavy
healing.
crossbow.
Just happened. I
light
pressed
crossbow,
spacebar and it like disappeared.
and crossbow.
Uh,
60
here, hold on.
bolts.
You already got the
Let me just
healing.
add it in for
Yeah,
sure.
so we could split the
Okay.
bolts. And do you want the heavy crossbow? or crossbow
Personally, I'm
or-
gonna
I'll
split the
just
bolts
get
because I'm thinking about
the-
Deca.
Yeah.
Too.
So you have 2 potion healings right there. You see in your equipment? You see that?
Yes.
Those two?
You might
Can
want the
I
crossbow.
take?
Yeah.
Can I take 20? No.
I have a dagger.
I'll take. You know what? Since there's 3 of us, I'll take 20 bolts. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. So just
Uh,
write down
20.
crossbow bolts, and there's a small square right next to the equipment. You can write 20.
Crossbow.
Did you take one of the crossbows, Phoenix?
I will be taking one of them. I'm just thinking for Deca, right? Since he has his things. Okay, I put that.
Well, I
And
think Deca
then-
has a crossbow.
But are they? May I
I
ask a question
can-
about the crossbows? No.
Yeah. What do you want to know about the crossbows?
How well made are they?
They look like standard crossbows, honestly.
Standard?
The only one that looks more well made is the hand crossbow, but it's only like a little bit better. It's
I-
like
I
it
would-
looks like just generic hunting weapons.
You know what? I will not take it. I'll just keep the potions and the 20 bolts. There's 40 bolts left, and the crossbows are all for you guys. You guys can do your choosing. Personally, these bolts, personally, the only bolts why I'm taking this is for Deca at the moment, because I remember he used to do the shooting and he broke. What was it? 2 of them or 1 of them?
I think he broke 2 of them. Yeah, he broke
Yeah.
some of his bolts.
Yeah. So it will help him a lot. So I will be taking 20.
Okay, great. And then Ben and Moonshot, did you guys
You take
want
your pick.
anything from that set?
I'm gonna take the heavy crossbow.
Okay, so you can write. Actually, here I'll put it in for you because there's an item that will be quick. Heavy crossbow. Boom. I will add that for you real quick. Okay, heavy crossbow. Nice.
And the bolts. The arrows for it.
Oh, how many are there? 40?
Yes.
We'll just
There are
split
40
it.
left.
I don't have a crossbow. I mean, I guess I could take the hand crossbow.
Yeah,
Just in
you.
case.
Well, the question is if you can use it. Do you have crossbow proficiencies? You can look to the left near the bottom. It should say proficiency in languages.
I have a hand
And,
crossbow.
Ben,
You
you,
can-
should also keep in mind of the items that you're holding right now. You have a shield behind your back. You have a couple daggers, and you also have a long sword.
Oh, I have 2 short swords, not a long sword. Oh, yeah, I do have a
Yeah,
long sword.
Yeah, you do.
You
Yeah, but I'm
sold
taking
you
the
took
handheld
long
one.
sword.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make you slower, Ben?
Well, we weren't counting for weight. We are just kind of doing realistic where we could put it.
Yeah.
I'm going realistic because you will go slow.
Well, no, we're not counting for weight, is what I'm saying. We're just trying to like.
We're trying to make sure like it's basically we're trying to be more realistic. If you can't carry like you definitely can't carry a giant warhammer. That's what I'm saying. But you can
Alright.
definitely
But I
carry,
could
like, a
carry
hand
2
crossbow, yeah.
weapons on my back and
how
a
do you
cross
put
and hand
the items
crossbow.
like all over you like that? That's my question. Because wouldn't that like
He does have a
affect you in your
backpack. He
movement?
does have a backpack.
How big is the backpack? Wouldn't it not fit that much?
It wouldn't
Infinite
fit.
storage.
It wouldn't fit
Nice.
too much.
GTA
I would say that Ben, you're getting to the brim. Basically, you're
I
filling up.
do have I have a hand crossbow, so I'll take that one as my first.
Okay,
answer.
so you can use hand crossbow, so you can add that into your inventory.
And then we can.
Actually,
split
I'll add
the-
that for you. Hold on.
Hey, if
And
you're
then
planning
we'll
on getting,
take 20 and 20 on the bolt.
Okay, I
Who's-
added
who's-
hand crossbow for you.
so the only thing that was left was the normal bow, right, or something like that.
The normal crossbow. Yeah,
Yeah,
a light
yeah.
crossbow.
Light crossbow.
Okay.
You guys can take that and give it to Deca if you want. It's up to you.
I feel like Deca is better off with
He has his own
like a lighter
crossbow. Yeah.
crossbow. Yeah, but you
Has his-
said like
I have.
You said the only one
What's
that
the
was-
difference between the light and the heavy?
Heavy crossbow requires 2 hands. You cannot be small and use it because it's too big. It's like a massive crossbow.
It's the size
Um,
of Deca.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's a big. It's basically if Deca uses this, it's like a shotgun. He'll go flying.
personally a hand crossbow.
Oh, yo, I
Personally-
can use it to like get
Launch yourself over a
higher
wall.
jumps, rocket jump with
Maybe,
the
but
crossbow.
like, if you think a shotgun would launch you into the air, yeah.
Personally, I think that the hand crossbow would help a lot with Deca, so I'm not gonna grab anything.
Okay.
I'm only gonna give him the bolts and he can
All right,
figure it out.
sweet. So you,
I don't have a hand crossbow though.
I
You
think you
will
have a hand
crossbow.
struggle.
I think you do
struggle.
have a hand crossbow.
Do you not have a
I
hand
thought I
crossbow?
just had the darts.
Oh, you had
before.
darts. You had darts. You don't have that.
Is it okay if I look at Ben? No, wait. I don't know if he does. I don't know if Deca has a hand crossbow.
Yeah, you don't.
Actually, say that. I won't actually say that. I changed my mind for that.
You would have seen me using darts though.
Yeah,
I saw you using.
them darts,
I
yeah.
did see you using darts, but I did just mistaken you for giving you what was it, bolts. So
Right.
I will be giving you bolts still.
You
All
have
right.
confused darts for bolts.
All right,
That
then
is
I'm
yeah.
going to go up the staircase.
Go upstairs.
Same
All right,
here.
we're
I
gonna
follow.
all head upstairs. The map should change. You can reload as you wish. I'll put down your characters.
I didn't have to.
But I have to refresh.
Yep, you'll have to refresh.
But I love
Yeah.
that song. I love that song so.
I didn't
And,
have
like,
to,
the
but I'm
intense
only
music,
doing
it's
this
so
to get
great.
Clear.
It's still black for me.
for me.
Reload. You should.
Yeah, I
be-
did.
Make sure you scroll
Oh.
up.
I did.
What?
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
let me-
My bad.
let me
No, give me a
reload.
second. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it's still black.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, there we go.
Refresh.
There we go.
Make sure it's relogged. since we're on
What
the
is
page.
this? What rooms has it? So far, every room that everybody has looked at, since I noticed nobody hasn't been closing mouth with them, it's like the doors still open for each part, or did Deca
Yeah,
close
the
them behind?
doors. The doors are. I don't know, Deca. Did you close them? I mean, you can peek through them. I don't think he closed them.
Yeah, I didn't close the room that I'm currently in.
Okay.
But does the journal say?
Yeah.
anything?
Sorry, we're gonna go to the journal. So Deca, what you guys see is you guys climb upstairs. Is you see the door to the north ajar, right? And you see Deca holding a journal. He's standing behind a desk. You guys can enter the room. And then as you guys enter the room, you see that it's like a library. Deca, you open this journal and you start to read, and it's labeled "The Journal of Gustav Durst." This journal starts off, it's pretty normal. It's talking
Unfortunate
about,
name.
it's detailing his name, his life, his day-to-day activities, trade accounts, various just, normal journal anecdotes. As you read further, though, you reach the part where he mentions a darkness befalling the country of Barovia, the country you're in right now. He describes his terror, his dejection, and his nightmares. Then finally, as you read and as you skim to the journal to the end, you see him describe his affair with the nursemaid of the house. He never mentions her name, and you kind of flip through it back again to see if you can find the name, but you can't. Instead, what you see is that he writes beautifully about it. You can tell that she brings him happiness and hope in this dark, dark country. The journal then
That's why I
describes
was,
cult activities
texting
within
him
the
when I
basement,
wanted to steal the gold bar.
kidnappings, sacrifices, and dark
Because
rituals.
he- Phoenix
But it never
charged
once
Deca to
mentions a
beat him
monster.
to death.
Um,
When I
And as you
stole
finish
it.
the book, that's all you realize. That's all you get from that book.
So our man's is a cheat.
I'm gonna roll. Do another
Do I
check on
hear-
the room. On this room.
Do I hear that from him from the hallways or from in that tone?
I don't know. How far are you away? I think you're like.
Hey yo, this man's a cheat.
Oh
Alright.
no, we're dead. we are dead.
Hold up. He
We are
yelled that.
dead.
He
You
yelled
dumb
that.
bitch. You dumb bitch.
Alright,
There's a
that's
monster
when
in
we
the
come
fucking
in.
basement.
What are
You're
you
fucking dumb,
doing?
So he yelled that.
Bro, we
Give me
need to be
one
quiet.
I'm like quickly just
By
like.
the way, I heard
holding up.
footsteps above my head in the other room. They were sounded like
As you-
someone running up there.
As you yell that, you hear the footsteps again, but now they're running right over the library.
Bro, what
I'm
have
like,
you done?
I'm not even near the library. I'm not even near the library. I'm still outside.
Oh, but you can definitely hear the footsteps. They're
Oh, I
loud.
Sound like a
Is
Is it
Um,
coming
hell.
towards the stairs?
Go ahead and roll me perception to see if you can figure out where it's coming from.
Okay.
If it's coming from the stairs.
Hold on, I need to like open my
Ben,
phone.
go ahead. You can also roll perception as well.
Yeah.
To try to look inside the room. Moonchild, what are you trying to do? So
Okay.
in this room, it's a library. There's a desk. Deca just read the journal, and he told you that the man's is a cheat. The desk also has a bunch of drawers that, if you want, you can open them. There's also a bunch of books on the right-hand side on the bookshelves. If
can
you
I,
want to take a look there.
look through the book.
Yeah. go ahead and roll for me. What are you trying to do with the books?
Like to
What are
see
you
if
trying to?
they trigger anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. It should also be in that list of skills. All right, we'll start with Baha. Baha, as you go quiet and you try to listen, you don't hear the footsteps again. And you don't hear anything moving up or down the stairs. There's no creaking of the stairs. There's no, sudden shift
Deep breathing.
or breathing. You don't hear anything.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Did I know though of like the distance if it's coming closer or further? Do I know that?
Based off of the footsteps, it feels like it was running away, but over the library.
I'm gonna try and DoorDash food. I'm so hungry.
What? How? Oh wait, I can't see the doors on the red side from here.
No, you can move your character around if you want to see more.
Can I
we'll
walk
go for
slowly? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. You can
Try to
walk
get it
slowly.
to the tablet.
Moonchild, you investigate the bookshelves, and as you go up and down the bookshelves, like to the north, to the south, you don't see anything that's strange, but you do see a weird book on this shelf right here.
Okay.
Do you want to take it up? Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you do that, I'm gonna go back to Ben. Ben, while she was investigating the books, you walked up towards that ladder. You know the ladder is like in libraries where you to go up
Yeah,
high.
they go up and like for the
Yeah.
high shelves.
You,
Yeah.
you look at that curiously, you climb up the ladder, and as you get on the higher shelves, like where Moonchild couldn't really see, you examine the books, and there's one book that's slightly tilted, almost like out of position. And this book, it's a little bit thicker than the books around it, but it's like kind of slanted on its edge. Whereas all the other books are directly vertical. What do you do?
Is this one of the ones that has the wheels on it?
Oh yeah, it's one of those wheeling like.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab it and wheel down it to like the bottom of it that it can go, just in case something happens.
Okay. And then, are you gonna try to climb up and reach? Because you need the ladder to.
Yeah. Can I like roll it while I'm on it?
Yeah, you can roll it while you're out. You can roll down.
That's what I meant. I'm gonna climb up to
that
it.
book. That book is over up there.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to climb up the ladder, grab the book, and as I grab it, pull myself sideways so I can slide down in case something happens.
Yeah. Of course. All right. As you do that, you pull it out. You hear a as a bunch of what sounds like locks start unlocking. And as you slide down, one section of the bookshelves slides inward, like as if it was a fake shelf. And you see, as that section opens up, give me 1 second, you see it opens up to what looks like a small little secret room. As you peek inside the room, you see bookshelves lined with other books and tomes. But you see right in front of you a skeleton dressed in hunting gear, in like these sort of like ranger boots, like these like huntsman, woodsman boots and clothes, and it's a straight skeleton. It's just laying there.
How
It is really right in front of a chest, and in its hand, you can see very visibly in its skeletal hands, it's clenching something tight.
How did the door open exactly? Like, did it swing open to the side? Did it move open?
Basically, yeah.
sideways?
As you pull that bookshelf slid into the other bookshelves. Like
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the sickle thing that I got off the body in the last session
Yep.
and prop it in between. That way it has a hard time closing on me if I go in.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go in and do the check in this room.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception. We're gonna go back to Moonchild. Moonchild. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my notes. When you lift out that book, Moonchild, you realize that book is covered in this weird, flaky material. Like the material feels like it's dried skin. Like the outside, it looks like it's dried skin. Do you want to open the book?
Is there like a description on like what it
On the
says
book?
like in
Yeah,
the
on the
back?
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you flip the book behind it, and
Mhm.
there's no words, no
There's
writing,
no words.
no
Oh,
writing, not even in another language. It's just this weird cover.
okay. Then yeah, I'll check it.
Okay, you open the book and you start to read. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Saving throws are above your skills. It should be wisdom. Right above your skills, saving throws, click wisdom. No advantage, normal throw. And then Ben with a perception of 16. Okay. Nice. All right, so you rolled a 13. I'll get back to you real quick. Ben, with your perception, you slowly enter the room and you scan the shelves. The shelves are all packed with tomes of books with names such as To Summon the Fiend, Necromantic Rituals for the Uninitiated. And as you kind of like run your fingers through it, you notice a bunch of books from a cult named the Priests of Osbius. Weird. Okay. You keep moving through the room, and as you investigate the body, you kind of look at the body. You realize that there are 3 darts sticking out the neck of the body, and it's laying directly on what looks like a pressure plate. You kind of prod the body. It moves, and the pressure plate triggers, but nothing flies out. And as you reach forward and you grab that letter, do you want to grab the letter?
Yeah.
Okay, you reach forward, you grab the letter from his fingers. You get, let me give you a handout. Give me a second. Which one? Just the handout.
On top of that, while you sent him me that, I would like to lay on the ground and open the chest. But I'll read the thing
lay
first.
on the ground.
Well, I want to be sure that nothing attacks me.
Damn, you
Okay.
tell that ground.
So you lay on the
Give a love.
you lay on the ground? Okay.
Give some
Yeah.
love to that ground. A little thrust.
Give a
All
little
right.
kiss.
Ben, you
Speak
should
like
now
that.
be able to see a letter in your handouts.
Let me pull it up here.
Tell that piece of wood that they're a good girl, bro. That's it.
Okay. Now while you read that, Moonchild, something is happening to you that requires. I'm gonna require everybody. I'm gonna deafen
Around.
everybody. Can everybody deafen themselves?
Yes, sir.
And only Lori should be able to hear.
Can you
All right, Ben,
Everybody,
walk
please.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody,
Alright,
please deafen
let me
yourselves.
deafen.
Deafen, right?
Yep.
Wait,
Everyone. All
thumbs,
good.
thumbs
Alright.
up means come back?
Yeah.
Yep. Thumbs up means
Oh,
come
okay.
back. All
Yo,
right.
did you read my side, Deca?
As you finish your book, you close the book, and yeah.
Well, did their skin change or anything? Like you just hear explosion?
I don't know.
Something.
What explosion?
Are you in the room? If you enter the room, you can ask her questions.
I'm just out here walking slowly, still looking at everything. I also actually had a question.
Yeah.
Since like the fireplace is there, is that fireplace on also?
Yeah.
Did I need a roll for the chest?
Yeah. The chest. So you got the letter, right? Did you read the letter?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay, so you got a letter. You open the chest. No need to roll. You find 3 black books with black leather covers. You estimate that they're nice looking books. You could probably fetch about 25 GP each. You find 3 spell scrolls and the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will. I'll type it all out for you.
Can I take it all?
3 books. Yep.
No, I mean, I'll just copy and paste.
I'll type it out. 3 spell scrolls.
What are the spell scrolls? Like, is it any spell that I want, or is it specific spells?
Specific spells. The deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, a signed will. All right, so these are the items you find in the inside the chest. Spell scrolls, basically you read the scroll, you say the incantations, and the spell occurs, and it's a one-time use. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I it's like a one-shot spell.
Yeah, it's a one-time use. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
and I
those are
can
the
add this
items
stuff
that
to
you
my-
get. Baha or Moonchild, do you guys want to do anything?
Well, actually, I don't remember where Deca is. Where is Deca? Is he on
Deca
the
is
third
inside the
floor?
room. He's
Oh, okay.
inside the room.
I won't
You can sort of
go.
see him.
I won't go.
Deca,
To...
did you want to do something?
Where Ben went, is that still open over here?
Yeah, it's still open. Yeah, because the bookshelf slid away and he propped it open with a sickle. So
Okay,
you
I'ma
can
go with
you can
it.
go in there and check it out.
Has anybody checked this desk? that I'm here.
No one has checked the desk yet.
May I check the desk?
You can check the desk. So Deca, as you come in, you see Ben holding a bunch of items, books, a couple spell scrolls, a bunch of rolled up like parchment. Yeah.
I didn't do it, Deca.
Baha,
Go ahead.
No, you totally did it.
Baha, you find okay. So you're gonna go into the desk drawer.
Is it okay if I sit on the chair? Or is the chair like creaky, broken?
It looks perfectly fine, to be honest.
Can I like pat on it? Cause
Yeah, you can pat on it. Go ahead.
'cause-
You pat it, and no dust flies up.
Alright, I would like to sit on the chair and look through.
Yeah, you sit on the chair. All right, and then you want to go look through the letter.
Letter. Is there any drawers too?
Sorry. Do you want to look at the journal too? You can read it as
Journal.
well. There's a journal on the desk.
There's the journal. Is there any drawers too with the desk?
Yeah, there are drawers to the desk. There are desks.
May I look at the drawers and then the journal?
Yeah. So you slide open the drawers, and give me 1 second. Cool. So yeah, inside the journal, you find an iron key. Yeah. Do you want to grab it? You can, if you want, you can add it to your inventory.
Oh, I would like to grab it, but do I still have that cloth by any chance that I broke, or did I? Nah. I would say I released
your
it.
hand.
It's still wrapped. It's still wrapped after all that glass that broke.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to release it, but I thought it was around your hand.
Personally, yeah, it was still on my hand. Can I somehow turn it into like a necklace type of form?
I don't think you have the magic to do that.
Do I need magic or craftsmanship?
Like a necklace for the
yeah, like you see like what I'm
doll?
wearing like here, basically like put like a pendant.
Yeah, you could. Do you have anything to cut it up with? The sickle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll for me a. I'd say that's a performance check to see if you can like craft a decent little necklace.
Okay.
All right, Ben.
I'll just like wrap it
and
around.
Deca. And then Deca, what are you up to?
Go ahead, Deca.
Well, this is actually outside of the D&D. In about 30 to 40 minutes, I door dashed 22 boneless wings, so those are gonna be.
22. Oh my
Okay.
god, give me some. What flavor?
I got 11
That's so
Parmesan
good.
garlic and 11 mango hot.
Does that mean you're leaving?
Yeah.
Habanero, bro. Yo, I hate
Deca.
how you flexing food on me while I'm fasted.
Does
I
that
hate
mean
it.
you're leaving?
No, I'm gonna eat it in
Just
front
dip
of
You
you.
just gotta dip out.
He's gonna
yeah.
eat it in front of me.
No worries, no worries.
I just have to
Just
grab it at the
um,
door when they drop
Did
it.
you want to
Okay.
do something while you're in here, Deca?
Yeah, I guess inspect what's in here.
Okay, so yeah, you find that on the bookshelves there are like these weird books describing ritualistic magic, necromancy, blood sacrifices, these like weird rituals that are like super dark.
I'm not a wizard though.
You're not a wizard.
Are they
But if you
specific
want,
towards a class?
no. I mean, if you want, you can see if you understand any of it with an Arcana check. You can make a check to see if you can understand any of it. Yeah.
I will see if I understand.
Can I? While he does that, can I inspect the armor on this guy and see if there's anything better than what I have?
Yeah. You go down and you look at the armor. Honestly, he's wearing more of like hunter gear, like cloaks and stuff with a little bit of camouflage on it, but it's kind of torn up, ripped. Probably you think probably because of like the trap, and it doesn't look like it's good at all. It's old as hell.
You know what
Then I
just
want to
realized?
take his skull.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
kinda fucked
You grab his skull and you rip it off
Hold
the
on.
head of the skeleton.
I mean, this is the same guy that took useless coins. So
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Go ahead and
No,
roll
just
for
Bro,
me.
Where's-
you have another chalky
where's-
milk.
oh wait, I'm gonna wait for Ben to come back before
Ben?
Oh
I
yeah.
say
my
this.
god, chalky
Ben?
milk.
Yeah,
Roll for me a wisdom saving throw. As you tear off the head of this skeleton.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Deca, did you roll an Arcana check yet to see if you understood it?
That's not good.
I did not. What is what is
Arcana.
that?
Arcana,
Oh,
it's the skills
oh,
list.
okay.
Yeah, it's at the top.
Oh, I don't have any. Best of luck, me.
Okay. We'll start with Deca real quick. Deca, you don't really understand, but you can tell that a lot of this magic
I didn't give it
involves
to him.
raising the dead.
Oh.
That's as far as you get in terms of understanding.
Can I
Yeah.
ask Moonchild if she understands?
Oh yeah.
Also,
Go ahead, ask her Moonchild.
Wait,
Go ahead, ask her.
wait, Ben, do you have a head? You got your headset on?
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah, he gave this
Um,
time.
No, I was just gonna say I think it's funny how obviously it's just because we're in an imaginary game, but no one has questioned the fact that I'm wearing a bed sheet larger than me around my neck as a cape, and it's like
That's
dragging
true.
on the
No,
ground behind me.
no one has questioned that.
I'm letting you do you
Look,
right
I've
now.
adopted Deca, known him for years. I just
Exactly,
learned.
yeah. You just accept it.
I just
You
accepted it.
I got nothing weird going on here.
I don't know these
so-
guys are personally on a level, so
5
I'm
times
just
the
gonna
size.
be.
So Deca, you said you wanted to ask Moonchild something?
Yeah, yeah. Do you understand the magic in these books?
Moonchild, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check as well. In the skills, it should be like one of the first ones. Ben, wisdom saving throw. So, as you tore off the skull, right, and you're holding it in your hand, you feel an overwhelming cold settle over your shoulders. And then you have this sudden urge to let go of the skull. Do you let go of the skull?
He's gonna be all no.
It's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I think he's gonna do too. Ben likes doing dumb shit. Big Spartan.
How cold? Like freezing or like just a cool breeze?
Yeah, I'm thinking like the freezer section of like.
Oh my
grocery
god,
store,
you
like,
played
That's not too
Phasmophobia.
bad.
it's-
All right,
it's up
I'll
to
put
you,
it
but you
down
can
and see what
assess it.
happens. But I put it like
You
Go ahead.
put it down.
I put it like
and
in
the
the
cold-
right next to the bookshelf and see what happens.
You put it right next to the bookshelf, and as you wait, you feel the cold recede from your body. Moonchild, you take the book that Deca offers you, and you read through it. You do have some training as a cleric, but this is not divine magic. This is necromancy. This is dark, evil magic. And that's what you figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you gotta tell him.
Yeah, if you want to tell him, or you could just hold the information.
You could ruin a bitch's life. That's all I'm saying.
Ben loves ruining a lot of things.
What
Okay.
did I do?
You made me
Okay,
really
Can I have said book back?
Sure.
Thank
Alright.
you. Ben,
You
can
take
you
the book
read it?
You can take a look, yeah, go see it.
Do I have
See
to
if you
roll
understand it.
Arcana as well?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
I mean,
One of us has got to be able to read this.
You got
fucking
16.
book.
So with a 16, while you aren't exactly trained in magic, I think in your travels you've come across some tomes of knowledge in magic, and again, you realize it's necromancy. You realize a lot of it involves sacrifices. This type of magic can't be done without giving something in return. You can't really, you yourself can't perform the magic, but you understand that if you need to do this magic, you need to give something up.
It's going off laws of equivalent exchange, Deca. You have to give something equal value to do, what is it, the necromancy? You have to bring somebody back.
Yeah, necromancy.
So I guess we're not reviving this skeleton.
I would like to. I would like to borrow your cape, my good sir.
I mean, it's kind of a bed sheet.
That's not a living thing, my guy.
I would like to borrow your bed sheet, my good sir.
I'm just gonna.
I know what
this.
Ben's gonna do.
Here you go.
You're gonna make your child
thank
hate
you. Thank you. No, I am going to wrap the skull in the bed sheet and see if I can like make a sack.
A little knapsack.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, you make a sack out of it,
Run it away
and without touching it, you don't feel that cold into your body.
Success. I add it to my inventory.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, you are filling up in your backpack. You are running out of some
Okay.
space in your backpack.
all right. So that's the last thing.
You might be able to fit a couple small things in there, but you probably can't fit any weapons for sure.
Well, I meant like how do I say it?
In
Like,
this area.
it's
in
like
this area?
it's like a thing I just slung over my back. It
Like a
didn't
sling,
get put
okay,
into the
yeah,
backpack.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then
It's
you're
like an
fine,
extra bag. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do in the library?
Cursed skull. Does that sound accurate?
Anybody wants to do? Yeah. Just put Durst skull. Yeah.
Did Phoenix
Is there
already
anything
check the
anybody else
desk?
wants to do in this library?
Did you hear? Go ahead.
Still in the
Oh,
library.
sorry. What did you say?
Did Phoenix already check the desk?
Phoenix, you checked the desk? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I found a key in a journal.
I'm
found a key
going to.
yeah.
Oh, the necklace thing. I hit 11, by the way.
Okay. Oh yeah. So
Like-
with it, you're able to craft a rudimentary necklace. It looks really bad, but it works.
But it does it like, is it like
Yeah.
Nice. sturdy?
It's sturdy, but it looks like you took like a hacksaw to it, but it's sturdy. It's there.
So I put like the key, like like. In
Yeah, you
between
tie the key around it. Yeah, you tie the key around the cloth, and it's dangling from your neck. Nice.
I'm going
yeah.
to
Anybody
walk
else?
over to Moonchild and ask her what she saw in the book over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did
Yeah,
you
go
hear
ahead,
about
answer.
seeing
Yeah,
the
what
book?
did you see?
It was in
Remember what I said at the
that
end.
You couldn't understand. So
You couldn't understand it?
no.
What language was it?
It
I
was
didn't
in
know
common.
what
It was
language-
normal.
Yeah, it was in common.
Aren't I proficient in common?
Yeah, you are proficient in common.
May I see the book so I can read
No.
it? What?
They just said no.
I said no.
Can I ask why?
No.
I'm glad that I'm watching this.
I can offer you some hot chili.
And I was
I'm
gonna
so
give you the skull.
I'm still sitting on the chair. I'm just
All
gonna keep
right.
with my
Well
legs.
then, go
What?
ahead. I don't know. You like skulls.
There's another door
You're a
down to
witch.
the south.
All
There's a
right.
door down there.
I'm going down to the south.
Okay. Does anybody follow him?
I'll follow.
I'm just sitting like this on the chair still.
No,
I'm just.
no.
I just watched them. I just watched
Okay.
them left personally.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it.
Do you want to follow them, or are you chilling inside that room?
I'm waiting till Deca
I'm
comes out.
gonna go with.
Okay. All right. Looks like Baja, you're
Are you-
sitting on the desk.
Wait, is Deca
Behind the
bringing
desk?
that book?
Moonchild has the book that she took.
No, the necromancy book he was talking about.
Oh yeah, Neka, do you want to keep hold of that book or no?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All
Is
right.
there any more? If I can ask, is there
Yeah.
any books speaking? Like, actually, what type of genre of books are there? Is it just like necromancy and magic?
So in the hidden room, it's all sorts of dark magic, but in this room, it's like encyclopedias, almanacs, things talking about land owning, farming, irrigation, a couple fantasy books like from writers.
Oh,
What are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for two different types of books, if
Hold on,
that's
I'll say
okay
this.
with you.
Yeah, what are you trying to look for?
The first book, since we're in the normal area, nice normal thing, you know. There's medicine since it's normal here, right? To learn about medicines.
Yeah, medicine
M-
is in the world. Yeah.
may I learn to read that while I'm
Um,
here?
go
Or
and roll
take
an
it?
investigation check to see if you find any books about medicine.
Okay.
All right, Ben, you want to go into the room to the south?
I do, but I tell Moonchild I don't know how much inventory she has. I don't know if you want to see if there's any books in that room that you might want to take since you're a magic caster. But I am going to go in that room.
Moonchild, do you want to go back to the library and try to get
Just
more
trying to get
books, or what?
Yeah, I'll check if there's any like books I could.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation back in the library. All right, Ben, you open the door and you enter what looks like a conservatory. Um, it's a nice enough place, you know. It's what else? Where's my notes for the conservatory? You see these drapes covering the windows, elegantly appointed hall. There's a brass plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. There's a couple of chairs, and you see a harpsichord right at the center right here. That's a harpsichord. And that's like a stringed instrument. And you do see a giant piano. And the piano looks really goddamn nice. There is a fire in the fireplace, and it is once again crinkling, burning in the night. What are you looking at, Ben? So there's a piano, a harpsichord, a bunch of chairs, and a fireplace going strong.
I want to check the piano.
Okay, you come up to the piano, and it looks like a nice piano. It's dust-free, looks very well made. Do you want to do anything like play the piano or whatever? Or...
Wait.
Okay.
You are not there, Baha. You are sitting in the library.
That was
I'll give
that was
you right
Deca.
now.
That was
I didn't
Deca.
say anything.
Okay,
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, Deca.
I didn't say anything.
I thought that was Baha. I didn't have my screen on. I did not have my screen on.
I forgot to move. I did say I was following. So.
Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you want to do in this room?
I'm being a fat ass and I'm watching people eat food right now.
I guess perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. All right, while you do that, I'm gonna have Lori. Lori, you look. Sorry, Moonchild. Moonchild, you look at the shelves. You don't really see any books pertaining to your type of divine magic. You don't really see anything great. Yeah, it's all kind of bland to you. And honestly, now that you have that other book with the weird book, you don't think you want any other book. You just want to hold on to that book. Yeah, Baha.
Oh, sorry, should I add the necromancy book to my inventory?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just write necromancy book. Baha, you find a couple books that maybe talk about medicine. One of them really talks more about like disinfecting wounds, but it seems like general knowledge, to be honest. You can keep it if you want, but it does seem like general knowledge, like something a druid might already know. You kind of scan through it, you're like, a lot of it is something that you already know.
I'll leave it to the side. It's okay if I walk to the room where everybody else went.
Yeah. If you guys want to move down to the conservatory, you can.
Was it here? They went up, right?
I'm gonna
to the south. Yeah.
No, like the rooms of like the dark magic.
The secret room? Yeah, it's still open. Yeah, it's to the north.
We can go in our
Deca.
in here, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Moonchild, if you want to come into the conservatory, you can. Deca, you actually do hear something.
My hair keeps
You
going
hear-
down my face.
You hear a soft sniffing and scratching noise coming from beneath the harpsichord.
Fucking rats.
Do you want to walk towards the harpsichord? This is the harpsichord. You walked forward, and as you approach it, a small little paw comes out and try to like bats at your feet. As you peer closer, you see that it's actually an old-looking beagle. Let me.
I want it.
Sorry, that's a massive beagle.
Holy shit, he's fucking huge.
Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. I don't even know what the hell is going on. That's fine.
So you find, as you look for it, you see underneath, you see a little old beagle. These puppy dog eyes, looking really scared. He looks thin, as if he hasn't eaten for days, maybe weeks.
I offer my rations.
Okay, yeah. So you pull out some of your old food. You kind of offer it out to him. Roll me an animal handling check with advantage
Oh shit.
to see if you can coax out this dog. All right, Baha, you're in the secret room, and you see what? Well, you don't really see too much. It's a little bit dark in here, and you don't have a torch. You do see the skeletal body. You see part of the skeletal body. You see the bookshelves on both sides, and you see in ahead of you, you do see a chest.
You said I see some books on my side or no?
Yeah, bookshelves. The bookshelves to the north, like
Yeah, but
flanking
am
the
I able
sides.
to like see it or not really?
You can see it. You can see it.
Okay. Can I look for like only in that section that I can see?
Yeah, yeah. What are you looking
Um,
for?
Any dark magic leading towards druid since there is magic? You see, like changing towards like a different
You
animal from the
yeah
moon.
yeah
Is there?
you
Oh, I have a question.
yeah.
Actually, is there any like a thing called like a blood moon druid or anything like that? Like something like for like dark
Um,
magic purposes?
no, there isn't. Um, but maybe
I
you
feel.
don't as a druid you only knew about just normal moon magic. You
Yeah,
do not know that extent of dark magic.
yeah, but like it's just to like learn for
Yeah.
books, you know?
Maybe. Yeah, so you look at the bookshelves and you find it's all about necromancy, dark magic. You do find something about blood magic, but it's very vague, and half of it is torn in half.
Can I keep it?
Yeah, you can keep it. Just put in half torn black mag or blood magic book. All right,
Uh,
so back to everybody in the conservatory. With the 20 in animal handling, Deca, you're able to coax the dog out from under the harpsichord, and he kind of follows you around now. He munches on a little bit of the food. He's following you around, and he's like wagging his tail, and he looks very grateful as he's chowing down on his food.
Your name is Donut.
Okay. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
donut.
I want to do a perception
name is
thing
now
on
Donut.
the fireplace.
What? The fireplace? Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception on fireplace.
Do I add him to my inventory?
Uh,
I mean, I know he just
no,
follows. But
yeah, he's gonna follow you around.
15.
Okay,
how do
great.
we keep him around though?
I'll control him, but he's following you around right now. He looks like he's very
Right.
attached to you because you fed him. And Deca, as you kind of like reach down to feed him again, you see that he has a collar around his neck. He kind of sniffs at your hand a little bit, and he gives your hand a quick lick. And then he kind of licks your legs and kind of like playfully runs through everybody's legs in the party. He's kind of like, he looks really happy, and there's this really friendly look in his eyes, and he's just kind of bounding around the room, like very excited to
anyone
meet
got
everybody.
water?
Yeah, does anybody have water?
Oh.
I do have.
I have a water
spell
skin. Does that have water in it?
If he's like injured.
I have a water skin with black
he's not
water
injured.
from
He's not
earlier.
injured. You guys do have water skin. If you want to give him some water, you can give him some water.
Not even near there. That's them. So.
I have the black water in the black glue, so I don't think I'm gonna give him
Probably
that.
shouldn't feed that to the dogs. Probably not made for dogs. All right.
Well,
we only have
you can
food
use your
for
water skin.
now, but
Okay.
that seems to be okay. Wait, do I
Okay.
have a water skin? I didn't know I
I
had.
think it should be in your inventory. Let me check.
I also didn't start with rations.
No, you did not. You do not have a water skin. I can add some rations. That just sounds like normal, basic adventuring gear. Just add some rations for you. That's just basic adventuring gear. But I think you forgot to get yourself some water, but that's okay.
No.
I mean, it hasn't been. You guys have only traveled like maybe 9 hours or something. It's dark outside. All right, so. All right, cool. Does anybody else want to do anything? Oh yeah, the investigation check. Perception check. The fireplace looks like any other old fireplace that you've seen so far in this house. You do see though, however, in the art and relief, right? It's the same thing, sort of things. Trees and dancing people, nymphs and satyrs. As you look closer at the picture, however, you see that in the trees there are small faces of wolves, like bounding towards people, but they're hidden behind the trees. They're not really, you can't really see it if you just kind of glance at the images. But you do see that there are wolves kind of like hidden among the trees of the artwork. Decca, as you feed the dog again, you take a look at the collar, and his name is actually Lancelot.
Yeah, we're gonna cut the collar off, throw it away as his donut.
Okay. Yep. As you slice the collar off, and before you throw it away, you actually read the final words on like the tag, and it says "Best friend of Gertruda," written under it.
You guys,
Yeah,
she's
it's his
dumb
best
bitch.
friend of Decca now.
Okay. And you throw the collar, and yes, yeah. All right. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
I want to play the piano. Like just like press each key to see if anything does anything.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try and play music. I was gonna ask you not to. Shitty piano player.
Wow.
You play the piano and you click
How are you?
ding ding. You click each note one by one.
Why are you guys doing that?
As the music rings out throughout the house.
Idiot.
Listen, you yelled across
You guys
the.
are so.
You yelled,
dumbass.
okay? Me playing
You
it
guys
isn't
are
gonna make a
so-
difference.
You guys are
You
so
hear-
fucking dumbasses.
You hear a low rumbling something, and it starts very deep at first, and it for a moment it rings out throughout the house.
I hear it too, from me and.
Oh, you
Bex.
definitely hear it too. You hear it.
That
It
guy made a
rumbles throughout
mistake.
the house,
Fuck,
and then it slowly dies down and fades.
I can't believe you.
Might have made a
First,
mistake,
I just-
Dicka.
I just whisper that. I just whisper that because I have a feeling I know it's dealing with them. That's it.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do in any of these areas?
Can
In
I?
here, no,
can
that's
I get
another
out?
floor, right?
There is another floor leading
Yeah,
upstairs.
that's
yes.
what I'm gonna do. But you
Okay.
guys, you do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Can I get out?
Yeah, you can get out. The door's
Okay.
still open.
Okay, I'm
Ben propped the door open with a sickle.
gonna start lightly speed walking out since I heard
Okay,
that
yeah,
rumble.
yeah, walk out. Yeah, walk out.
No creaks, no nothing. Lightly speed walking. I'm at the center.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pull out my.
All right, Ben, Decca, and Moonchild. Are you guys trying to go upstairs?
Or was something that might walk.
Is there anything else you want to try to investigate?
Wait, did you look inside the
No.
piano?
I did not. I just played the piano.
Can I look inside the piano?
Okay. You walk over and you lift up the piano, and it is the interior looks spotless. There's spider webs, no dust. It looks like a normal piano inside. You know, you see the keys and the strings and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing weird about it.
Alright.
I hit a
Follow
9.
Ben.
I hit a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a knife and does any? So now you guys are going to the third floor. Does anybody want to be stealthy or do anything?
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold-
yeah.
Hold on. Can I
want stealth.
grab? Can I like grab someone like that just came out of that door by any chance?
Okay, who do you want
Like
to grab?
poke them, just poke them, or like.
Yeah, who do you want
lightly
to
on the-
poke? Who do you want to poke? Yeah.
Whoever was the last person. that
The
came
last person is Moonchild.
out. All right, I'll do it towards Moonshine then. Screw it.
I rolled the stealth.
And nice stuff. Okay. All right, you poke Moonchild. What do you want to do? Say to her. What do you want?
What just happened? I'm just gonna whisper. Is that okay, whispering, or do I need a roll?
Yeah. You whisper.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What just happened?
There was a low rumbling, and then it faded after a while, and nothing
What was the
happened.
cause of it? What was the cause of this?
Ben was playing each key, and that's what caused the
Key of-
rumbling.
Key of
maybe,
what?
Possibly.
Key
That's
of
what cued it.
What key?
Hmm?
I have a key. What key are you talking about?
Oh no, like the keys of the piano.
So Ben's playing a dumb play. First we had Decca yelling. Now we have Ben playing a piano. In the scenario where we're in a monster scenario part, we should be taking this more serious because our lives are on the line.
Yeah.
And it was a little. It was like I went a little bit higher on that. So is there like an action that happened on? Like-
No. You
No?
don't hear anything happen.
But they heard it though, loud and clear. Those two.
Everybody.
Yeah,
here,
they
right?
can hear you. They can hear you.
Oh,
Play
sorry.
it. Play it smart. Our lives are on the line.
I'm going in stealth.
Okay, so Ben with the natural 20, you you kind of go into that mode where you're like, okay, it's time to be sneaky. It's like your assassin sort of like dangerous mode. And now as you move, your steps are basically soundless. Like you don't make a noise as you move around. Does anybody want to do stealth, or like, are you guys just gonna go upstairs?
I'm gonna go upstairs and do stealth
I'm gonna
too.
be stealth as fuck. Wait,
Okay,
Because
but
so
I'm
Doug,
trying to look for that
roll
child.
stealth,
but
roll
Doug
stealth
not
check.
very stealth.
Roll a stealth check, Deca. And then Moonchild, do you want to be stealthy too, or are you just gonna walk upstairs?
I'll just
Can I tell
walk
Donut
in.
to stay here?
Thanks.
Will Donut understand?
Sorry. Yeah. Moonchild, what did you say? Lori, what'd you say?
That I would just waltz in.
Okay. All right. So she's not doing stealth. Whoever else wants to do stealth can roll their stealth. Baha, you already rolled your stealth.
Yeah.
So as you, Deca, as you lean down and you try to communicate with Donut. Donut looks at you happily, and you're like, stay, and you get up and you start to move, and he jogs after you.
Oh shit!
He's smiling, his tongue is out. He's like,
Okay.
Since
Maybe
when
you
did you guys
guys
get a
should wait
dog?
here then, so I
Hey,
can explore.
Phoenix, can you hold
Who's Phoenix?
can you hold Donut for now while we stealthily go check this out?
Who's Phoenix?
Baha.
Since when did you get a dog?
Oh, I found him in that other room actually, and gave him some rations, and now we get to keep him. His name is Donut, and he didn't have a collar or nothing, so we don't know his real name or who he belonged to, but he's ours now.
Who just abandoned a dog? Did you
Yeah,
find
I know.
anything
Someone
else?
just abandoned the dog. It was crazy. No
Did you
name, no
find anything
collar, no
else in that
nothing.
room?
But he's our Donut now.
Do you guys find anything else in that room? Did you like look through anything, or did you
There
just
was a
take the dog
piano
and
if you
walk
want
away?
to try to play it.
I'm not gonna play that piano. I already
Okay,
know that.
so
Is there
anyone
anything else
who
in that room?
can't be stealthy should stay here while I explore.
I'm gonna go check for the kid. That kid is still on the deal.
You might have
That
to go
baby.
Yeah.
That baby is still
That's
a
where
deal.
I'm going, but I'm stealthing
alright.
in and no.
Okay, so
There's a rumbling
it looks
upstairs
like.
and there's a child still. Keep
All
that
right,
in
it looks
mind.
like it sounds like everyone who wants to head upstairs. Baha, are you grabbing Donut, or are you just gonna let him like follow you? Or follow Deca. Do you want to grab Donut, or is he's just gonna follow Deca?
Can I like how does the backpack look like?
It just looks like a normal knapsack.
So can I like turn it around me?
Yeah.
Put the dog there.
Put him in there.
In there.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, what animal? What?
Animal handling.
Okay.
Second one from the top.
15.
Okay. As you reach for him, he looks at you curiously, but he doesn't really struggle, and you kind of have a very gentle vibe. You lift him up and you put him inside the backpack, and now you have a dog with his head out of the backpack, and it's right in front of you.
Can I tell the dog like shh?
Okay.
When we go
You make a
upstairs.
shushing sound, and the dog, he licks your face.
You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, he's not the smartest. That's why I had to leave him with you.
Why is he so scrawny?
Well, he was abandoned in an empty house.
No food. No.
Yeah, I gave him some rations, but we do need water for him. All he had was Ben's black water, and I didn't feel like he should drink that.
I mean, we could have risked it.
I don't think that's a good idea either.